Good morning, students. Let us talk about nouns and pronouns. First, the nouns. Nouns are super basic. If you don't know this already, I am going to cry. A noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. We have several different types of nouns. We have common nouns, proper nouns, concrete, abstract, singular, and plural nouns. If you don't know what these types of nouns are, look them up in your textbook. I'm not going to explain them right now. Pronouns. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of another noun. When we talk about pronouns, we also have to talk about the antecedent. The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun stands for, or that the pronoun points back to. For example, in this particular sentence, his is a pronoun and he is a pronoun. Now, in this case, his is replacing or pointing back to the word Mr. Hepworth, so that makes Mr. Hepworth the antecedent. He is also pointing back to Mr. Hepworth, so this word is actually an antecedent twice. We have many types of pronouns, and I admit some are more important than others, but these are the ones we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about personal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, intensive pronouns, demonstrative, indefinite, interrogative, and relative pronouns. Let us start with personal pronouns. We have three types of personal pronouns. We have first-person personal pronouns, I, me, my, mine, we, us, our, and ours. We have second-person personal pronouns, you, your, and yours. And we have third-person personal pronouns, he, him, she, her, it, his, her, hers, its, they, them, theirs, their. Oh dear, let us add a comma that we forgot right there. That's nice. Of all the pronouns, the personal pronouns are the most important because the personal pronouns are the ones that the teachers will talk about all the time and they will expect you to know what they're talking about. Specifically, personal pronouns become extra important when we write essays. If a teacher asks you to write a formal essay, that means that the teacher expects you to use only third-person personal pronouns. If you are writing a formal essay, you are not allowed, under any circumstances, to use first-person personal pronouns, and you are not, under any circumstances, allowed to use second-person personal pronouns, unless, of course, the teacher tells you otherwise. We also have a lot of other types of pronouns. Now, for the test, I am not expecting you to memorize all the different types of pronouns. I just expect you to be able to look at a word and decide whether it is a pronoun or not. We are going to spend an entire unit later on in the year talking about and figuring out other types of pronouns, so for now, all you need to do is recognize them. There are a lot of them, and sometimes they get a little complicated, and even I have to look them up in the textbook, so don't worry if this seems a little bit overwhelming. For now, all you need to do is to be able to recognize them when you are reading a sentence. I'm not going to give you any super fancy notes on these. I'm just going to present them all and move on with life. Let's not make this any more complicated than we have to. We have reflexive and intensive pronouns. Shall I read them? Yes, I shall. Here we go. Ooh, I know, because this is boring. Let's do this in a British accent. Let us talk about reflexive and intensive pronouns. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. We also have demonstrative pronouns. This, these, that, and those. That's nice. We have indefinite pronouns. Here we go. Ready? Another, anybody, anything, each, either, everybody, everyone, everything, much, neither, nobody, no one, nothing, no one. Oh, I'm sorry, I screwed that up. Somebody, someone, something, both, few, many, several, all, any, more, most, none, or some. Lastly, we have interrogative, who, whom, whose, which, and what, and we have relative pronouns, who, whom, whose, which, and that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are all the different types of pronouns. Ta-da! That is it. I'm so sorry. I hope I will never do another video with a British accent again. Oh yes, I probably will. Thank you.